Hey everybody, this is Ruben Lowing here. It's Saturday here in Northwest Houston. I'm at the office. We just finished up with our overview, and there were some things that came out of it that I think I wanted to share with you. With what's happening right now um, in the world, especially um, with inflation, and this is also Life Insurance um, Awareness Month. So I'm like, okay, so that's a good topic. What do, why do people need life insurance? Yeah, for the obvious reasons to protect their family from the loss of income from the main provider. So, something happened to them. Just heard Lee Joy here at the office talking to this lady. So something happened to her husband. Would it be difficult for her and her family if something happened to him? And of course, she said yes, right? But there's other people like when I talk to my son, for example, he was like, Dad, I've been listening to you for a long time. I want to do one of those laser funds. So, laser funds stands for liquid assets safely earning returns. Other people will call it a family banking strategy or a individual banking strategy. What is that? Well, it's an index universal life. If you look at the limits on a Roth IRA, it's there $6,000 a year until you get to be 55, and then you can increase it to $7,000 a year. Um, and then you got to be 59 and a half to be able to draw that money out without paying penalty on that money. With his $250,000 index universal life, he's target premium is $168.13 a month, but he can max fund it to $1,066 a month. That's $12,750 a year, over twice as much he would if he got a Roth IRA, which doesn't have the protection of the floor. He's got a 0.75% floor in his policy. So if the market's down 20, he's going to at least get 0.75%. It has a cap of 15. So if it does 20, he's only going to get, if it goes up 20, he's only going to get 5, or he's only going to get 15. Okay, because that's how they pay for the floor. That's how they do it. But he can max fund that policy and use it as an emergency fund, or if he sees another opportunity like a fixer upper, he finds a good deal on a property. He's pretty handy. He used to do maritime construction in Pensacola. He did home remodeling in California. And now he does HVAC and electrical, and so he's pretty handy. He could find a property and snap that up and fix it up and flip that property and put the money back into his policy, overfund it, and basically become his own bank and go look for another one. And that's just one strategy. One strategy. But so there's many things people could do. Businesses, they have partners. They can do a buy sell agreement. So if one of the partners dies, there's an agreement that the life insurance is going to pay off their half of the business to the family. So the guy's not having to work with the spouse who doesn't know anything about the business, all right? And he'll have whoever survives is going to get the business, all of themselves, and the family's going to get the the value, half the value of that business through that agreement, and that's how they do it. There's um, people that need, maybe they're older, maybe they've had some health issues, but you know, they're not, you know, they're not terminal. Okay, they can get uh, uh, a long-term care policy, or I'm sorry, a end-of-life policy that covers the funeral costs, right? So their family's not having to sell chicken plates, right? And they can, and the money can be like right there with this Evers whole life, right? They pay out in like 4 days, right? So all the funerals can be taken care of, and they help negotiate with the funeral homes. So you know they do that for the survivors, so they're grieving. They're having to have to deal with it. I had to deal with that when my wife passed. So these are just some of the things that people need to know and understand. You know what life insurance can do. All right. I hope this helps somebody. If it does, go ahead and share. Have a great night. Have a great day.